Hello everyone, I'm coming to you from Wednesday here. The video is going to start on Monday night, I think, and then a bit on Tuesday. But I've had a bit of a real laborious, steady Monday, Tuesday, so I've not really done much footage on those days. So now we're at Wednesday. Quick question, start of the day. Which bird of prey was successfully reintroduced in the 1990s? Put it in the comments. Right, here we are, my Monday night tea. Bees on her fish fingers. 2 snipe, partridge, tomatoes and toast. I've used tomatoes because I haven't got any mushrooms in. I'd have preferred mushrooms, but all looking very good. I've prepped them, so they're not perfect looking. Might be odd feather left on them, but I'm sure it's going to be lovely. I'll let you know how I get on. I think Bee would be telling me to cook this more, but this is perfect. This is perfect how it's meant to be. So have a good old go. Very, very, very smooth. Like, no, hardly needed chewing, just melts in your mouth. And just like a nice, pleasant, gamey taste to it. Not like English partridge gamey, but nice. Bit of partridge. Partridge is so good as well. If you're going to introduce yourself to game and you've never tried it before, French partridge is the way you want to start. Best eating bird there is. But the snipe, very good. Very, very good. But if you're new to game, you'll probably not like it because it's gamey. But it's good. Oh, what a day. Another, just finishing my great uncle's. It's Tuesday afternoon now. Evening, whatever. Best time I can. I'm tired. Feeling so tired. What have we done? Last 2 days I have brought 800 potato chitting trays. So they're like little, they're about 2.5 foot long, be 1.5 foot wide, little chitting trays. I might be well out with measurements, something like that. And my great uncle had a lot from when they did taters. It has his dad's name on them, I think. But we've got 800 of them and want someone to buy them, but you don't know who's going to buy them. At the moment, there's 450 on one trailer, all loaded up already, and I've had to unload another trailer today with 330 odd on and I put them on pallets of 110 on a pallet just so I could do some mucking out today. So if anyone's interested in some chitting trays, I mean, we're really looking for someone to buy an amount of them, but you know, whatever, they want to go. They all look nice and stuff. I'll put a photo on of them at some point when I can remember to do it, maybe tomorrow. But this video won't be going out till tomorrow anyway, so maybe it's later on the video. Keep peeled. Hello, morning everyone. It is Wednesday morning. I'm going to show you these potato boxes now. These are the chitting trays. So here we have 330 here, and my great uncle wants to sell them all. So it's whatever you're offering, really, I think, but within reason. We've got nearly 800 of them in total, all being stored inside. You know, all decent boxes. Just don't know what the other alternative is, to like just dump and burn and whatever. It just seems a terrible waste. Someone must want some. You know, the little trays like this, just little trays. For gardens, or someone selling them at car boots, maybe just to individual people. I don't know, but they're all there if anyone wants any. Plus you'll be doing me a favour, because I've now handballed them into trailers, out of trailers onto pallets, and I don't know where I'm going to store them. Yeah. As for what I'm doing today, I'm going to be mucking out. Second day of mucking out to get all the sheds mucked out, and then my great uncle can sort out getting it spread on the land. So we don't have his own muck spreaders here, so he gets someone in to do it. Just wondering where my pallet tines are, over there. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'll get on with this. Probably only take me like half a day, so I don't know where I'll be after dinner. Right, I'll get a shake on. Another section of me talking about food. I have to have like a little food section in my video. obviously I'm very food oriented, I love it. Obviously my snipe, really enjoyed it the other night. Probably won't get any more of them for a while. They take a lot of shooting. It was over the moon, I got one. Very sporting bird. But anyway, food time. Last night we nipped round to B's cousins. We were only going for a coffee, which turned to a few beers, and then oh, let's have a takeaway pizza. And then he ordered a calzone. I have had a calzone before, like in a restaurant or something, or Pizza Express or something like that, if you call that a restaurant. And I had my eyes open, to be honest. It was bloody banging. Compared to the pizza, I like the pizza from this place, like a stone baked place, but the calzone just had something different about it. So next time I go, I'm going to try that. So that's my advice to you today. Won't have a pizza. It's midweek, isn't it? Hump Day Wednesday, was it? Did you say Radio 1 or something like that? So you deserve one. You deserve a pizza and try a calzone. Come to look at my wheat, I can already see a block coulter there. Oh, and like I said, it's straight through the middle of a field trial. The guy who put it in, I said, I think I had a block coulter there, but I couldn't quite remember. Don't look to be much grass coming just yet, but I think it will come under these potatoes. Let's remove potato. Nothing really. A block coulter there anyway. Looks like a down and up, and I've sorted it, haven't I? I think. Or maybe just a down. Maybe just one all the way down. Where I want to look's further over, I'll get over there. That's my second block. I knew it was between the trees, I had most trouble on near the trees. Block. So, it's blocked up. I've cleared it at this end. I've gone down and run and on way back up, it's blocked again. Two more again. Oh, it's the same coulter. Down, up. I've maybe not cleared that. Maybe that's 4 runs together. Where I've just not checked, and that's what happens. Not getting here though. That was it. I've had one block and I've not cleared. That was on a night, wasn't it? I was drilling, just trying to run the seed out. Did like 6 runs without checking, and lo and behold, I had some block coulters in the morning. Yeah, something like that. Most of it's not looking so bad though. Coming up, I do overlap a bit, yes. More on one side than the other. All just comes to 1 year I underlapped and by a tiny bit, and it drove me potty. Rest it feels not so bad, is it? Yeah, I'm fairly happy with this. So this is Tatey land. You see the colour of the wheat that's come in, and that's ploughed land. Someone want to tell me I'd say it's a nutrient thing. It'd be a nitrogen thing, won't it? Available nitrogen or something. This is obviously drilled later than that. Could be another factor, but just this looks quite pale in comparison. Drop a lot of drill on the ends, a lot of seed on the ends when I pick up. And I want to drill that'll just be scattered on the top, and then when I've drilled it this way. Also, interesting to note, the 2 runs down the edge back where I parrowed that up and let it dry a bit and drilled it, but it was a bit behind coming. Just that much further behind everything else. Well, it's all coming, at least. Is it struggling a bit here, just in the stone, look. Something's gone. It must have just gone on top there. It must not have buried seed or something, because it just fades away down there. Bit of a funny one, that. It's the old boundary, actually. It's the old hedgeline boundary. Might be another reason why it ain't come, but there are bits coming. Might just be behind. Very stony. It might have been a row of stone left by Tatey men. Possibly. Anyway, let me get back in my cash guy and get to my mum's and to my dad's mum's and have some dinner, and then get on with something there, I think. Roger's doing his business. Don't think anyone's here by the looks of things. Pretty deserted. I know my mum's house. I might just be having dinner on my own. Find out. They're all chopping hedges and blah blah blah. I think probably chopping hedges, that's about it. Trying to think what's out the yard. Anyway, there's 9 metres there. TM must have gone down. So me and Roger after dinner, the coolant pipe bust on the TM320. But Ash is using it field. Roger's been looking for mice. So my dad's going down with some coolant and to get pipe off and try and find a pipe from somewhere. I've put the pipe back on this that Joe had bust, or had bust on Joe or whatever had happened. And me and Roger are going to finish a mix. Seems we've only got one JCB at the moment. Might as well have the JCBs running. And then I think Joe's probably going to go samashing with this. Yeah. Pass. Does he not have that ram on then? Or is that just a lock for when it's on road or something? Can't remember. Never used much or anything. Right, Roger, can we get in here? Like it in this JCB, don't you? See? Look at him. Do you like this one? It's just a TM you don't like. And I'll clean your head as well. You don't mind it, do you? Can we just make you look a little bit prettier? Hey? Thank you. How did everyone like having a nice question at the start of my videos? Something I quite like. My mum goes to a quiz every Wednesday generally. A pub quiz. And I always ring up every morning and ask her what the questions are and things like that. So I'm quite into my little quizzy questions. Always good for better knowledge, isn't it? Tried using ChatGPT to come up with a load of quiz questions as well. But they were just... If I'd spent more time maybe I'd have got somewhere, but they were that like simplistically funny, some of them. Like, where does wool come from? And I was like, okay. Which farm animal does wool come from? Like, yeah, that's not a very good question really. My audience should know that. And that was one. There was another one. What was the other one that came up? I can't remember now. Cannot remember. Here's a bit of a harder question, but I think plenty of you will know it. Obviously there's different types of pheasants and colours and things you get. So what's the name when you shoot a pheasant, if you find a pheasant that is mostly like a black colour or has a lot of black colourings in it, there's a certain name for that. I might not describe it very well. Also, no idea how much I've just put in there. Yeah, just enough, thankfully, even though I wasn't concentrating. No. Hello, guys. You've all just come running up, haven't you, thinking I'm doing something for you? How is everybody? Presume that F is alright, I saw the other day. I'm looking for that blue bullock as well. You're not all together then? Lots of grass at the moment, isn't there? Yes. Someone asked me the other day if cows bite. Yes, cows can bite. But they only have bottom teeth. I'm trying to show you his teeth. They don't have teeth at the top. But they used to call it a cow bite. Someone nipped back of your arm, didn't they? When you're in school. But they generally lick you first. The worst thing about a cow is if it knocks you over with its head. They like to use a head. That's why people put their arms through bars like this. Like playing with cows, and it's a bad idea because if one, snaps your arm, always like have your arm somewhere free and then it'll get knocked away if you are going to pet one. Don't like the idea of your arms through bars. These are all friendly though. That's a pretty one. Guessing that'll be a short horn. Sorry, it's blurry. Tap the screen, will that help it? There we go. It's getting pushed out by his mates. Good kiddos. You just be a bit hungry, are you? Because grass this time of year doesn't have a lot of sugar in normally, does it? I'm not sure this year because it has come like there's this big flush of grass now. Don't know, some dairymen will have done some samples on it, won't they, when they've cut it? Find out what's in it. But I don't know. Is this the blue bullock I was looking at? It might be you, yeah. No, I'm not sure because he had an orange tag in, didn't he? That could be it. There's some more coming. Hello. Right, I don't know what our Joe's doing. Isn't it my JCB yet or not? But if it's still here, I will find a bale of straw, because I want to need some straw in the mixer, and put some of the old maize in, which is going down really quickly. Because we've upped it to try and use it quicker. Seems we've got that much about. I better tidy the yard up, there's meal everywhere. Get the brush on. Told him straight about the JCB, just talking about the coolant pipe going. and then his phone's straight out, so I must be recording you all a little passage about it. Second-hand information, that, mate. Already been covered. Right, I'm going to tidy this meal up that I've spewed everywhere, so that I don't get a smack bot. And then I'll come up with what I'm doing next. There's some cattle to get out, I think. Me and my dad have got to get some cattle out. If he's sorting this JCB out, that ain't going to happen. That's Jojo off. Only me and Roger left. Apparently there's some filters, engine filters for the 215 that's on the drill. So I'm going to go and get the lorry keys, because apparently in there, and drop the engine oil out of 215 and change that. Joe just tried that. These cows, look how much grass there is in this field for this time of year. And we've never rested field. Like, it's all there, still going. And this is nothing. When you get in the bottom, there's loads. You're greedy buggers, aren't you? They're having a bit of corn, so that's why they're so like, any person will love them. Are you greedy? You do put a smile on my face. You'll get some later on when it's feeding up time. It's all about routine. Unless I don't like Roger. I just knew if our Joe was getting me to change filters, pretty sure it's a back end oil filter, and it's a massive casing, and you always get covered in oil when you change it. It's always full of oil and just a messy job. I'll just look at my eyes. That might be, they might all be, that could be engine oil. Not sure about this one. This is a bit different to me. Not seen one like this before. But they've all got codes on, so I can find out where they are, which ones they are. But that'll be a right bugger, and it's underneath. Horrible job. Right, I'll get it started up, spun round, warmed up a little, and then I can drain the engine oil and check. We have a barrel somewhere, a red barrel somewhere. That red barrel has engine oil in it. That will be the red barrel that has engine oil in it. It means red thing. This is like, oh, there's not a lot left in it. There's enough left in it. Roger's on a mouse, look, that's what he does. And soon all that will just be everywhere. I better move that because that's disinfectant. And he'll spill it everywhere. So I'll put it up on top. No, I won't, I'll put it there. Before he knocks it off. You won't believe how often we tidy this area up. This will be as clean as you see me today. Because now I'm going to dump the engine oil out and just generally make a mess of myself. I've left the tractor running a few minutes just to warm the engine oil up a bit, and then it should run out better, I hope. Roger, I think your best course of action is for a little black doggy like you to stay in here. Oh, look at your red eyes. Because you'll end up running in the engine oil, won't you? And then I'll be in lots of trouble, because you'll be more black than you are now. And you'll get the house mucky. Not done a 215 before, but best guess is it's under there somewhere. Let's have a scoot down and have a look and see what I need. Oh! Where's my eagle eye viewers? That gonna be it? Looks like a sump plug to me if I've ever seen one. That'll be the tank for the engine oil. So what do I need? Best guesses, come on guys. 27? 27 mil ball? Better than when it used to be a square hole and they used to round all the time. They used to be a nightmare. Going for it with 27 mil. What I think. I should give you all a laugh, shouldn't I? My past record in dropping engine oil out is absolutely atrocious. And I always cover myself in oil, so I'll set the camera up somewhere and you can watch me. I'll pull my little ding dong out the back and see. It's quite good, this case. It's just one of them little rings on the back. You can't actually see what's going on there though, can you? Tough cookie. You'll see the oil falling and you'll see me getting absolutely drenched. Which is what you all want to see, isn't it? You all want to see mishaps. This isn't going to be very flattering for me. Oh, I've felt it. I fell at the first. No, I've not. No, I've not. I've not fell at the first hurdle. I am correct, Amando. Just. Bloody hell, that was loose. I did this with the impact gun once, as I've probably said before. I'm like, how quick can I get this off here without me getting covered in oil? Is this tank big enough? I hope so. Ooh! Relatively minor damage for me. No, it's all down my arm. How much oil's in this, guys? Should I have really thought about this first? Because that'd be filling up quick. It's very black. It's not going to fill that. It ain't going to fill that tub, is it, in a million years, surely? It's half full. Hello? Looks like you'll end up black, doggies. I'm dropping engine oil out of here, but wonder if my tub's big enough. Well, I've got a massive tub here. I think it's slowing. I'm live on camera as well, because I thought I'd cover myself in oil. Not live, but recording. It's slowing down. Right, I won't let your dogs come under here and get covered in stuff. I'm going to get out of here rather undignifiedly. Where am I putting a sump plug? There. I can go back in a minute. Or do I just wait? No, leave it draining. Leave it draining for now. There you go, guys. Little bit. I've got to press stop somehow, haven't I? Just have a rant. I've had to take 2 bolts off to slide this panel off. Well, yet on the old tractors, it was all done by catchers and things. Like, why do we have to go backwards? All you've got to remember is if I was a John Deere mechanic, I'd be charging an absolute fortune for changing this filter. And I just don't know how you justify it in modern day agriculture. Why is it gargling? Don't want to get covered in oil. Should all be draining nicely. Is it an old wipe? Why did I do it? So I can't drop it enough to get the bottom out. Old wipe's tail, you have to put a bit of oil around the seals, or is it just something I always do? Probably should use clean oil, but this oil's here. So this oil we'll have to do. And swap the new one out the box delicately. And put the old one in the box. It'll stand up. Just run a bit of oil around that seal. I don't know. I've always done it. Should be. It was same code. Don't have to double check that. It was very hand tight as well, which did shock me a bit. There we go. Seals take it on nicely. They're only meant to be hand tightened, aren't they? And then depends how strong your hands are though. My hands probably like okay. Not mega strong, but strong enough. That's that one done. That's the easy one. Then we've got something on the floor under here. Oh, it's a socket. And then I've got the back end one, which is the one underneath. You take like a big, you have to lay on your back. You take this big metal casing off if it's anything like the 30 series. It comes down, there's oil sloshing everywhere. And then you have to take the centre out, like a big filter inside that metal case, and then put another filter in. It's a right messy job. And that's why I don't want to do it. That job's easy, like not got covered in anything, done. This one, that's fuel, isn't it? DZ, are they? Yeah, I'm guessing so, that's fuel. Pass, I'm not really sure. I'm saying it's fuel, it must be fuel. I don't know. There's one in the front that's fuel as well. I think he'd done them when he was drilling the other day. I'll find the others. I'll put this guard back on. Show you how, you have to take 2 bolts out. I can't think what it is on the, literally on my 6610. You lift the bonnet up, there's a spring clip, there's a pop catch to open one of them, and that just lifts off. And then I think there's literally another one that There's maybe 4 nuts on it, and it slides along and pulls off. I don't know if you maybe have to crack the nuts on it, to be fair, but these big heavy bonnets and things are put on these. Get the back one lined up, I think, because that's longer. Yeah. And it looks like you have to push down a bit here to get that front one on. There we go. And then bolt her up. So not really too bad. I'm just being a whiny. I don't know. Then tighten them up. Supposedly in beam bolts they don't come off. Just a bit more. It just means you have to get a spanner. Multitasking. That is the diesel plug. You meant to have like a fancy key to undo it, but on my 6610 I had issues and I just tapped it round. But I didn't think they had these on because they're that easy to get to. Take the diesel out. But it's better someone doing that if they're going to nick your diesel than drilling a hole in your tank, isn't it? It doesn't really matter to them. I am on the hunt for back end filters now. There used to be one somewhere here. I can see the one back there. That's the horrible one. Where is it? There I'm on about. It's a big metal case and it drops off. I'm sure there used to be one here somewhere. I can't really see one. Unless my eyes are terrible. You used to have to reach up for it. Unless that is it there. Can we put a light on something? I reckon this is it. Do we think, guys? I feel it. Long sort of tube-like. Not gonna be how else, is it? It's gonna be awkward getting out of there, isn't it? There's like a pipe here. A very tight pipe. Is this something our Joe's put in? That's a front linkage pipe, isn't it? It's gonna make that awkward coming out. Probably want this guard off. Which isn't too bad actually. It's just 2 bolts there. I guess there's one up there. It might just be easy with that guard out the way. Or even if I take this side off and just let it swing down a bit, might help. I'm guessing that's it. The diagram's pretty useless. I can't see anything else it's going to be. Look at all the soil and stuff wrapped around this one as well. I have to clean all that. And then do it. And then get a big spanner on there and get it covered in oil. Yeah, I've done this one. I have to put that back on. I got covered in oil. I did drop this guard off. Twisted that round. So I'm going to put that back on wherever it goes. Up there. And then we just move to the back one. Then top it up with engine oil. Check the back end oil. And go from there. I don't know why we're not changing back end oil. It might not be the right service for it or something. I know my dad's not overly keen on changing it all the time, but don't these... This is like a transmission filter, this one I think here. And with it being on the box it's on, whatever, with the Command Pro, whatever you call it. Don't call it auto power anymore, do they? I'm putting it on the right way, but it won't go on because my hand won't fit in there. Oh no, don't say you've dropped in oil. It bloody has, hasn't it? Look at it. Tell you can't take me anywhere. Now onto this one. And I'm going to have to get all that mud and soil off from around there, I think. It should be a lovely job. Otherwise, when I take the filter off, I don't know what it is. It's like grass. Something like that. It'll all be falling in the new filter, won't it? Or in the case of a filter. Then we'll have all muck in the going around the system, won't we? Or at least bunging the filter up to start with. There we go, handy little tip from Jim from Cowgills. Has a 19mm sump plug in the bottom of the filter. So this one shouldn't cover my arm so much in oil. So I can drain this out first. And then I'll change the filters inside. Lovely jubbly. So here I am in another glamorous position. I've got it loose enough. I don't know which way I was going now. I don't want to go too far with this, do I, surely, and it drop off on me. I don't think I can just turn it by hand yet. Oh, I can. Right, I'm going by hand. I'm supposed to have drained half the oil out of it. Use the same hand on the bottom. So I only get the same sleeve mucky. Not be long till I go bar some threads on this thing, and there we go. It doesn't spew over the top the same. That's a lot better. A lot better than the normal way of doing it. Sorry, I'm faced away from you, but I've literally no oil running down my arm. Take the old filter out and drop that in there. Tip the remaining oil out of it. Where's my pillow gone? I've been using the filter as a pillow. That's the big old lump that comes off. Have a look what we've got with the new one. There's normally a new spring as well, I think. Some new seals there. Ow. Do I put the new seals on? Oh, I'm leaning towards nope. There's a real tiny O-ring. What are the tiny O-rings for? I don't know what the tiny O-rings for. Show you what I mean. No O-ring that big. But look at the end of it. Massive. It's nothing to do with this. It's just an extra one that's been dropped in there. I don't know. Ah, it's an O-ring for the bottom of the plug, isn't it? The plug I took out, I'll have an O-ring on it. But yeah, it doesn't need another one. It's not broke. As for changing, do I need to change those O-rings that are lovely, covered in oil, and there's nothing wrong with them? I would say no. Save the others, but spring end drops in, I'm guessing. Gaboing, and now I've got to try and put this back up. The seals look good to me. Let me run my finger around this one. Save the others as spares. But just a time and effort of me taking those off. If I was paying someone a fortune to change them, I'd have the new O-rings in, but we've never had a problem with a filter leaking because the O-ring's gone. Well, not to my knowledge anyway. This is the hardest bit, just trying to get these. There we go. Just trying to get it threaded back on. That don't look right to me, but it seems like it wants to be there. Oh, does it look right? That's more like right. Going on lovely now. Righty tighty. Move the big old box out of the way with all the oil in it. Where's my spanner? Oh, it's lent on me. Let's suck it gone off it. There. Tighten this up, and then I've got to fill it up with oil, engine oil, check the back end oil, and I should be done. Right, I'll stop you. You don't have to watch this. I said that was as clean as I'd be. Now look at the oil down that arm. Right state. Jeans. Trousers covered in oil. Yeah, I'll scratch my nose, get some oil in it. Filthy. That's some engine oil, isn't it? 23 litres. Jim from Cowgills reckons. He's helped me tell me where things were on the filters and stuff. Here's my cap. I can get off and I can start filling it with engine oil now. Find a drum or something, I don't know. It's all in a barrel, but I need a good something over to pour it in, don't I? Well, I've had a great job on. So the pump, which is the red thing, for that doesn't work. It was like a third full. Luckily Ash turned up and I got it propped up on there on some spray boxes. I managed to tip it and into the in a fashion we spilt a bit, but it was fairly hard work, fairly heavy. This funnel has a grill in it there, gauze in it. Great idea, but oil doesn't flow through it very quickly at all, so I'm using the other funnel. Like I'm talking, it's probably flowing at like a litre a minute, if that. Probably slower than that. So I've got the engine all topped up. That's a better funnel I've used. Tied it up because I'm on my own. Everything's tip top. So it should run now and I can move it and then clear the stuff from underneath it. Rubbish and stuff I've left underneath. Not crawling under to get rubbish. Roger, meanwhile, has been shoving his head everywhere he can that's mucky. So it's filthy. I've still got the engine oil to sort out, the old engine oil. put in a barrel somewhere. Lovely, right. And I am, yeah, equally, even more blathered and covered in gunk, and so is my new phone. I'd be terrible as a mechanic. I'd just always be totally filthy. Although a lot of mechanics are generally quite mucky, not mucky like mucky people, like they always look mucky because they're always doing this sort of job. Oh, there's some rollers in there I've never noticed before. Always got pivots on. Sorry. So I filled it with engine oil, got the filters on, done the back end filters, checked the back end oil level. It should be good to start now, shouldn't I? I'm just sat here like nervously thinking, have I done everything? Don't want to blow up a 100 and... What on earth is that noise? This thing, what's that? Is that a fridge then? Oh, that's the fridge. I didn't know you had to turn it on. Turn that off then. Do not need that now, do we? Right, we'll give her a run. If it goes bang, 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 we've just caused a lot of damage. Sounding good. Let it run, pump that engine all around. And then after it's just run a little bit, it wants checking again, doesn't it? It's got to fill that filter. I did go on the like higher side of full. Not full, but just below the mark, so that it could fill that filter. It'll not be much though. Should be about bob on. I put about 20. I'll put about 23 litres in, 22 litres maybe. I think pulled up 20. Like it's hard. I was guessing with a little drum what I'm putting in. It was so painful getting it out. I'm here feeding up with my mum and opening me the gates because they're all playing with logs still. She's down there, bless her, gonna open up for me. And it's hard work on the 9 metre, the TM's so much easier. It's very tight on the path using this, to do with how the bucket's offset, which makes it harder, but it is hard work. I've already fed them. Done the big shed, done the bottom right, needs to do the bottom left, then we're round the back. And Stanley's to feed, and I'll be about done, on down the middle. So half hour left to go yet. Here I am, following my mum down, waiting to feed these guys. Oh, we've got one out here, must have a bad foot or something. I wants to go in Stanley's, which is in there, and then it'll come up the footpath all the time. Right, I'll get off my phone, and we're gonna be wrapping the day up soon. Cows are there shouting. I've fed them the other side of the field. Rod's having a run round. Some cows have just come down here, so I'm going to go and get them out. I've just about done feeding. Some straw to set up. I almost dreamt I was going to go and shoot some geese tonight, but cows are here, so I better get... Looks very tight, actually. Yeah, got them cows unloaded and in. Just put the forklift away. I've just got gates to shut up, I think. It's dropped right cold here now. And I think because I'm, like, moist. A horrible word. Covered in oil. Yeah, anyway, I'm getting cold, is what I'm trying to say. I feel cold. I want to go home, have a nice warm bath. It'd be perfect. Some nice fish for tea tonight. Lemon sole, I think. Proper from M&S. B went to M&S. She's bought us like one meal, more or less. She's bought some of these fancy like peas with broad beans in it, or something like a microwave job. But like some nice lemon sole, some roll mop herrings for me, which I absolutely love. But anyway, the bill came to about 50 quid. She's like, how could you stop at M&S all the time? I'm like, yeah, well, yeah, exactly, it's a treat. But they're sun-dried tomatoes and mozzarella balls. We sometimes get them out at Asda. And the M&S ones actually taste out, I think, how they're supposed to taste, like really nice. The Asda ones are just a bit bland. So I think probably stop buying them. And just have a nice treat every now and then, off proper ones. What is that little doggy doing? I'm waiting for him, he's all about to spread a bill. Come on then, can we go please? Ready for your dinner, aren't you? Take you picking up this weekend. Be fun, hopefully I can. Right, thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Yeah, like and subscribe.